Air. It's way too early for the fake. This that real game for real bros. No decaf, no cap. Welcome to Shogun Bros, no decaf. Live every weekday, 6:30 in the morning, Central Time. Did you hear what I said? Central Time. We talk dogs, bloodline building to yard work, from stud talk to the truth behind the pups. This ain't no highlight reel. It's how you really build legacy. Shogun Bros, no decaf. Pull up, pull up, handle yours. This ain't just content, it's culture. Welcome to the Cookout with Toyo, where family vibes meet front porch truth. No scripts, no filters, just heart, heat, and hot plates. Ooh. Step up with elevated perspective, with elevated game for grown men and women building mind, spirit, and vision. And men at work with Pimps Over Simps. Church. Real convos, no cap, all purpose for the men behind the mission. 3 shows, 1 network, all gas, no decaf. Put no creamer in my man. Look, Shogun Unlimited, man. Press play and get man. Come on, press play, press play. What's good? What's good, man? It's beautiful Thursday morning, man. Hope everybody doing all right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, all that creamer got to go, Tony. What's good, Tony? All that creamer got to go, man. That shit out of here, man. Don't put that shit in there. I'm black. What's that song? Black coffee, no sugar, no cream. But none of that shit, man. I needed it raw, uncut. Shit, man. I've been up for 48 hours straight. Shit. I ain't trying to crash. I need that shit straight. All the caffeine. Water by shit there with no creamer. But yeah, man. Hope everybody doing good, man. Beautiful morning. We're here in Maryland. Beautiful sunny day. Supposed to be in the 90s. Perfect beach weather. Wish I could see some beach water right now. But it is what it is. I'm working. I'm gonna get there eventually. So you work hard so you can play hard. That's the goal. Put the work in now, you can play later. See, that's another thing too. I ain't gonna go too deep into this, but we gotta stop playing first and then want to do the work later. No, because see, the thing is, when you know the work ain't done and then you try to go play, try to have fun, you never really think about it. You never really enjoy yourself because you constantly thinking about all the things that you need to do. then you start feeling guilty, and then you know it's like next thing you're on your phone checking email. You know what I'm saying? It's like just go ahead and get all the work done first. Now you can really enjoy your leisure.
Bro.
What's good?
Yeah, man. Now, hold on. Yeah, I got my daughter read this. We're reading 2 books together right now. I'm reading. We both reading 48 Laws of Power together. We do 1 chapter a week. So we're on chapter 1 right now. So you go through, read the chapter one day. Then the next day you read the chapter again. You take notes. Then the third day you read the same chapter. Then you write down a quote, and then you try to memorize that quote until Monday. And you read the same chapter every day, and try to practice. And then the next book we reading is, go figure, The Power of Discipline: How to Use Self-Control and Mental Toughness to Achieve Your Goals, by Daniel Walter. So we on that. We reading that together,
Can you hear me?
Now she in the kitchen doing her do.
And I'm scared of her.
Yeah, man. I try not to have her around here. You know, the language we kind of, you know.
I try to tone it down.
Nah,
Just when
you
I get
good,
past,
man.
I be
You.
trying to, use my I got a
Yeah.
very vast, magnanimous verbal lexicon. It's just,
Yeah.
sometimes it just, the F-bomb or, might need to get dropped in because it just puts emphasis
Yeah.
on, I want y'all to
Yeah.
understand how serious, the
Yeah.
subject matter is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, I feel
Hey,
you.
Chico, that dang me Detroit, man. Hey, man. The Midwest
Yeah, the builder was good.
is the Midwest is all the same. All the same. You're gonna get the same thing out of the Midwest, but Detroit is kind of a unique city, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motor City.
Man. Hey, just the dog, man. What's happening?
It's good with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Like that's I tell you, I love you, bro, and I appreciate you, bro, because it's
man.
what you doing is rare. It's
Well,
heavy, but it's rare.
like, bro, I mean, I need it for myself, you know. I need it for myself. Like, hey, man, so and like I know, bro, we working around the clock, 24/7. You got family duties, you got work duties, you got personal business duties, and all of that. But how much time are we actually setting aside for ourselves? Now, I'm not talking about to chill and watch a movie or anything. I'm talking about to actually grow. I mean, we be moving around so much and doing so much stuff. We're in the midst of trying to learn everything quick and intake as much information as we can. And the problem is, we in the time of information. There's so much information out there, man. Pick a rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? It just is. So one of the things that I've been missing out on in the last year plus is taking out at least 1 hour a day to literally self-reflect and educate myself. Or you know what I'm saying? Because it only takes like an inch a day to really, to cover that mile, man. While somebody will try to sprint that mile and fall off before the quarter mile, run out of gas, man. So just take it. I mean, even if it's 20 minutes and you take it 20 minutes. And Dre kind of sparked it back up when he was talking about doing a 75 soft, doing the reading, man. I remember 3 years ago, I made it a point to read one book a week. So, I got to get back to that. I don't have that kind of time, but I definitely can invest 30 minutes to an hour on, that. And if I'm gonna do that, my daughter got to do it too. That's something that we got to implant in, the next generation. But yeah, man.
I love that, bro. I love that from the bottom of my heart, bro. I mean, fuck this live shit, fuck this internet shit, man to man. I love that shit, bro. And it gives me hope because I know too much. I'm just keeping on.
Yeah,
I know too much. So
all of that, man. You gotta put it onto your seed, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And just the fact that not just that you instilling that in her, but that she's receptive to it and she actually wants to learn these things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a huge plus, because it makes your job a lot easier. You know what I mean? Because basically you can just open that dome cap and just pour all that knowledge in there or the information in there. She can go apply it. Now she's knowledgeable, and then it's gonna benefit her in the long run because she's gonna see the results of it quicker.
Yeah.
She ain't fighting it. You know what I mean? It's not like she fighting against, daddy making me do all this shit. And then she got to go through life and struggle and go through, certain things. And it's like, then she'll get it like, damn, daddy was daddy was talking about. Nah, she get it already. So, man.
Don't get it twisted. I mean, we still human. We still parents and she's still a kid. She still be stuck on that damn tablet. You know
I know, but it's still, compared to I'm telling you, bro, she light years ahead of her peers, man. Light years.
Yeah. But my whole thing is, okay, if you want to spend all them hours on that tablet, what did you do for yourself prior to? because
Right.
at the end of the day, this is what it's about. You go to a job and you work at that job. Yes, you can further your education in that job. You can get better in that job, but you're doing it for somebody else and making them rich.
Right.
Yeah, you might enjoy your job, and that might be what you are set out to do, and you are good. But at the same time, the more you invest in that job, the less you invest in yourself. So just trying to get that on the front end, man. Invest in yourself, invest in yourself, invest in yourself, because the more you invest in yourself, the more lucrative it is in the long run. You sitting there doing all these you sitting there learning these courses and stuff so you could go be a nurse at a hospital or something like that, and that's cool because you saving lives, you doing or helping life in the whole nine, but you still making the hospital rich. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know how the medical industry is, man. The monopoly on life, on your soul.
Right.
Yeah.
Big Pharma. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I love it, bro. Like, I love it, man. It's needed, bro. Man, Jesus Christ, bro. It's, man, I tell you, I had lost all hope in humanity for a minute, bro. I was like, man, this shit is over with. But
man,
it's still the meek shall inherit the earth. So
yeah,
it's gonna be a very few. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make it through to this next era of human existence. A lot of people, they not gonna make it, bro. They're not gonna make it.
Yeah, man. And the scary thing is, and I know I'm not even ready for it. Imagine the power grid go out for 1 month. How many people in the United States would die?
Right, millions. The first day, 24 hours, million.
You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah, I
power
think
grid go out for a month. How do you survive?
You can't. This is the thing. Most people not prepared. Like, and it's simple because they have the means. I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of people that have the means aren't even thinking in that capacity to even be like, oh shit. Well, let me make sure. They ain't even thinking like that. They thinking everything just going. Life is a fucking fairy tale, and but this is my thing. Why are they trying to make everything electric? Why are they trying to make everything digital, everything electric? Right. And I said this shit like over 10 years ago, man. When I noticed like, all the jobs and, everybody was pushing it, the debit cards and, get a bank account, get a bank account. To the point where now, when's the last time you seen a check cash in place?
Yeah.
They used to be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Now you might have 1 or 2 in your whole city or you know what I'm saying? Your county or whatever. So it's like, they want everything digital because now they can not only control it, but they can crash it.
Yeah, I mean, money has no value except for the value we put on it.
Yep.
When the gold stopped backing the dollar, it became digital.
Yes, sir.
With digital money right now, bro, with the push of a button, I tell you what, get in trouble with the feds.
Right.
Get in trouble with the feds. Everything that you have is at a halt, and they freezing it and they season it and all of that other stuff at the push of a button in a matter of seconds.
Yep.
Everything you own, everything you know, at the push of a button is digital. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So they got cars that run off of electric, fully electric, and man, they invasion of privacy is at an all-time high. We all know that, man. But
ain't no privacy no more.
Yeah, it gets even crazier when this guy did some custom work to a Tesla. Elon Musk got word of it, didn't like what he did, so he shut the car down. Dude can't even drive his own car now. You know what I'm saying? So when you start talking about control, now you start talking about control over what I like versus what you don't like. You did something I don't like, so I'm gonna shut down this. I don't care if you paid for it or not. So ultimately, you spend that money on whatever you spending it on. You spending it so they can have surveillance on you, and they can cut it off anytime you want to with your digital funds.
Yep.
that you put in your hard work, real time for. You know, I don't know, man. I'm not trying to be like, I'm not a revolutionary or anything like that, and I'm not trying to be an extremist or anything like that. But man, the working industry, especially middle class and below, is not it, man. It's just not it. You know,
ain't no more, bro. It's no more middle class.
I know it's not a middle class
it's
anymore.
The haves and the have-nots at this point.
Yes, that's in the books. Like that's they talk about that, you know, on a high political level too.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, there is no more middle class. Let that sink in. You got all these like I've said it before, you got all these people in real estate talking about don't buy a home. You'll never get rich buying a home. You know, this is what you need to do so you can get wealthy and such and so forth. You need to invest here, invest there. All the while they have all the real estate.
Yep.
And when you and everybody's so caught up on trying to get this money instead of trying to find what makes them go in life, that you so caught on the money that you go chase that money and forget all about the land, forget all about actually owning a home. Nowadays, it's, you know, it's almost out of your financial future to even own a home, to take on a home. So guess what? Your kids will never own a home. Your grandkids will never own a home, and their kids won't own a home. And then the monopoly really begins, because now everybody has to rent. Nobody owns. That means we back to that whole standpoint of dependency. But, hey, yeah. Yeah.
Yep. And you're right. And this is my thing though. I've worked in construction. I've worked in damn near all the industries, but I worked in construction for years, you know, damn near over a decade. You know, my father was a carpenter, master carpenter. I got a lot of tradesmen in my family. I'm a tradesman myself, you know, so I've been it's a lot of things with construction that I understand and know, even, you know, on the business aspect, just, you know, general contracting.
Yeah, I know that too.
Yeah, so
I'm a 682 Teamster.
Oh, okay. So you all right? So you gonna understand what I'm about to say? You understand what I'm about to say? So with dealing with new construction, right? That's I think right now, I don't think I know that's their last stronghold, right? That's their only really source of revenue right now is real estate. Stock market, that shit is basically done. You know, Trump really put the nail in the coffin, but that was their last, you know, was real estate, you know. So, but this is my thing. People don't understand, and this is why I say, but it's nothing new. It's just that they're doing it at a faster rate and more aggressive with it. You know what I'm saying? But because I think about, you know, my parents, our parents' generation, you know, the ones before them, you always had the you know, like the Willie Lynch letter say, you know, you've always had you know, certain family members. You think about a family or a tribe of, you know, people. You just think about your family, right? Everybody got that rich aunt and uncle, or you know, or your parents might be the rich aunt and uncle. You know what I'm saying? Your parents is the wealthy ones in the family, or the well-off, well-to-be ones. You know, whether they boule or you know, they pledge to a sorority, fraternity. They you know, Freemason, boule. They Eastern Star, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? They're initiated in some form of fashion in which they're privy to be exposed to certain knowledge and information that the rest of the family will never know about, right? Unless they just stumble upon it or meet somebody that, you know, hey, you know, you might want to read this book, because they not going to tell them. That's part of the oath they took, right? So it's always pretty much been that dynamic, right? So fast forward to the day, you have, you know, the average, you know, let's say guy, he's got a decent job. Let's say he's in IT or something, you know, he making good money now, you know, his credit's good, you know, he got the car he wanted, he got the house, he got the woman, you know what I'm saying? He's just living his life, right? Now he's looking, you know, I'm starting a family, I want to, you know, I need a home, you know what I mean? I don't want to rent, I want a home, I want to own something. So, you know, he's in the market looking for a house. You know, of course, he's looking at new construction. He don't want something somebody already lived in. He bougie. He think he the shit. You know, he uppity. You know, I'm making money. I mean, yeah, I need something brand new. I can afford it. I'm gonna get it. Yeah, my wife wants it. Yeah, she gets what she wants. Right. So he's looking at these houses. I don't know in your market, in your area in Texas, but I know up here, North Carolina, Maryland, you know, East Coast, you new construction, you looking at like 400 and up, right? That's like starting. They starting at 400, you know. So it's like, but what are you getting for the money? So all right, this is what I'm saying. I'm rambling. Basically, what I'm saying is, I understand the structural stability of the houses that were built in the 80s, right? Because I'm an 80s baby.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the way let me get my verbiage right. What is it called? Not the archaeo. What is it called? What do you call it? The aesthetics of the home. I noticed how my fucking brain. What is it called? Like the style of homes. You know how they change.
Yeah.
What is it? I can't think of it. With this,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But basically, the aesthetics of the home, how it's changed over the years, right? And not only the look of the homes, right? Like ranchers and colonials, and, you know, and all that. And, you know, it's changed. The materials have changed. And, you know, it's just like they've tried to make the style, the popular style, that's like rustic, like vintage look, right? It's old kind of rustic vintage look. And they mix that. It's like, I guess that's some modern shit they doing now. It's like you want to mix the old with the new. But this is my thing. All this shit, I promise you, if you do your homework, I've worked with general contractors. I've been around the you know, when they having their meetings, they eating steak and shit, and they talking big boy talking shit. I've been in them rooms. I've been at them tables. So you know, it's all right. Let me put it like this: most of this shit, the materials are coming from overseas, right? Coming from China, right? A lot of this shit is prefabricated bullshit. I'm just keeping blunt and straight. I don't know how else to say it. Most of this shit that's in these 400,000, they want $500,000, right? This $500,000 home, bro. They probably didn't even, and the material costs not even nowhere near 100,000 in material costs to build that home. Pressure treated wood, fabricated everything, prefab shit. Like even the appliances, they're getting the shit straight from China. They're getting it straight from the manufacturers. So they're paying pennies on the fucking dollar for all this shit. Then they hiring, usually, you know, come on, if you work in construction, you know this shit. There ain't no racist shit. It is what it is. They usually hire, you know, illegal immigrants, right? You ain't got your papers together. That's even better.
Not in the Midwest. There's not happening.
Okay, well, maybe that over there, but I know out here, man, that was over. I'm just saying, over the years, like from the 80s up till now, that's always been the come up. Okay, you get a crew of, you know, you go to Home Depot or Lowe's, get a crew of amigos to come and do the work. They're gonna do it for cheaper, right? Because they're illegal. So whatever you paying, they're gonna take whatever you paying. They're gonna bust their ass. They're gonna work good. They're gonna get it done quick, which is what gonna get you paid faster, get you paid more, right? Because you ahead of the schedule, you know what I'm saying? Oh damn, okay, well boom, okay, well, damn, oh yeah, that's you're saving on materials, you're saving on labor. Oh damn, okay, cool, woo. So and you're getting the materials from China for cheaper shit. So they're killing it. Yeah, they're killing it. So this is my thing though. These motherfuckers. Like, I used to work for Spectrum. So I noticed the demeanor and the arrogance in certain, you know, homeowners. You know, I come to their house and maybe they internet when I work and they work from home, and I'm just looking at the decor and the layout of their home and the feng shui of their house and shit. And I'm looking at them and their demeanor, and it's very arrogant and like, you know, pompous. So it's like, but motherfucker, you live in a fucking wood house. Like, this is a cardboard home. All right, for instance, there was this one subdivision. I watched them build this motherfucker. I used to ride past it every day, right? As I was working and shit. And they put that whole subdivision, Big A, they put that whole subdivision up in less than a week. Yeah. It took God at least 7 days to build the earth, the planet, and make all the animals and people. These
Yeah,
Migos
man.
put that goddamn whole subdivision up in less than a fucking week. So I'm like, and I'm looking, I'm like, bro, that house ain't nothing but, bro, it's particle board. They don't use the
They used to fake brick, the little all of that.
yeah, the little, and then the insulation shit, the little, and then it's just whatever hardy board or siding or whatever, whatever they're gonna put on top.
Bad boy. Yeah, you light a match, that bad boy gone.
It's gone. And I'm like, bro, that's your house? That's your house, my nigga. Fuck what's on the inside. What's on the outside that's securing what's on the inside? Cause that's what matters. The foundation and the structure. That's what matters. Cause if that ain't sound and that ain't bro, if it ain't gonna last the test of time, then you ain't got no home, bro.
I mean, but then
put it like this. I'm gonna just say this and I'm done. I don't see these homes lasting. Your mortgage, you'll still be paying your mortgage and your home won't even be fucking standing no more.
It's a full monopoly thing, man, because when you buy those homes, you have to have insurance on your home as a must. Yep. You might be able to get away with it after a couple of years of missing a payment, but them first couple of years, without a doubt, you got to have insurance. And the insurance is going to cover the build of the house. I mean, it's going to cover, a new house build or whatever the case may be, but you might be in an area where you subject to tornadoes. You might be in an area and they might cover the tornado, but the tornado might not cover the roof. The roof go off there. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a whole bunch of stuff that had you in a bind, man. It's one of those type deals. Yeah. You got to buy the right home. Take your time.
Hold on, because Quick said, oh, no, Quick, I said it's done. Stock market's done.
What?
Done. Industry in itself, as we know it, is done. That shit is over with. They just holding on to what they got left. And we really the ones keeping this shit going because we keep putting our energy into it.
Well, I mean, this is the thing.
Look, I'm gonna explain. This is why I say that. The United States so you have the United States, right? All caps. That's a corporation. It's no different than Walmart. Then you have the United States of America. That's the organic land. That's all the 50 states combined come together. They make up America. That's the United States of America. That Republican government, original government. All right, it's two separate entities, two separate things. So when I'm saying the United States, I'm talking about the corporation. It's done. They filed for bankruptcy back in 2019, right before the pandemic. Look it up. Fuck what I'm saying. Look it up. They filed for bankruptcy in 2019. Next thing you know, it wasn't COVID. What was it at first? They kept switching it up and shit. Coronavirus. Next thing, coronavirus come. Next thing you know, you seeing, businesses shut down left and right. Why? Because if the United States is the parent company of all other corporations. All other corporations. Remember, Delaware is the first state. United States, look it up. Look up the United States. You can Google this shit. United States has an EIN number. It's registered. It's a corporation. United States Service Corporation. It's a shell company. So if the parent company has filed for bankruptcy, then that means any subsidiaries up under it, which is every single fucking corporation that exists. If you have an EIN number, that means that's federal. That means you're under the United States, which makes your entity a federal employee. That's why you pay federal taxes. So if that main corporation, the parent corporation, is filed for bankruptcy, then that means everything else up under it is going to be affected. So when I say all this shit is done, that's what I'm talking about. It's over. The only reason it still has a pulse is because we keep going to the store, shopping and buying and spending money. This is what I'm saying, Big A. We control everything. We the people. We control everything. We are in charge. We just don't know it. We have to know it in our minds. If we don't give it our energy, if we don't spend our money on it, if we don't think about it, we don't engage with it, we ignore it, it don't exist. That's why they got to keep pushing shit in your fucking face. They got to force you to like it. Why do you think they play songs on the radio 17 fucking times a day? Every day you get in the car, you put the radio on. If you listen to the radio, you cut the radio on, you hear the same fucking songs over and 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 over. Why? Because repetitively, your brain, you're gonna get those beta waves. It's basically mind control. You keep hearing it over and over. Think about how many songs in the past we done heard that we can't fucking stand. And that's then you at work chilling and you just start singing the chorus out the blue. What the fuck? Why am I singing this shit? Yeah, because your brain, you've been brainwashed. You done heard that shit 63 times a day. It was playing on the TV, on the commercial. It was in your car, on the radio. Somebody walked past you, playing it on their phone. Somebody got it as their ringtone. Somebody riding past in the car, they playing it in the car, blasting it. So you hearing it nonstop. So now it gets stuck in your fucking head. But what was you about to say, bro? You got me fucking going in and shit.
I was just about to say, man, the main way, and it seems so far-fetched, the main way to have control is to find ways to not pay taxes. And in order to do that, you have to have some form of financial freedom. That is one of the number one ways to take control back, because the number one form of revenue in America is debt. That's what we built off of.
Yep.
You get that credit card when you're 18. Some of us get 2-3 of them when you're 18. You don't even have a bank account, some of us. You get it's a lot of things that put you in debt. Everything that we know is built off of debt. Home mortgages. Mortgages is one of the number one thing, is in the top 3 for the debt in America. Everything is built off of debt. Get it now, buy later. All of that. So those are the things that keep us in debt. You would be surprised to how not necessarily cheap, but the difference in pricing would be for the people that aren't in debt, because the people that are in debt have no choice but to continue to be in debt. You need furniture for your house, or you need this, or you need to get to the end of the week, and you need to get one of those pre-checking cash places, or whatever the case may be. It's built off of debt. And guess what? Uncle Sam gonna take his taxes irregardless. If you in this digital world, and 90% of us have to be in this digital world in some form or manner, at least in the Western world, man, you got to pay taxes. So, learning not to pay taxes, learning the purpose of the job that you work, knowing how they take taxes, why they're taking taxes, all of that stuff count, man. You know what I'm saying? Because those taxes are the ones that fund the police department. Those taxes are the ones that fund those politicians that are trying to get your vote. Those taxes are the ones that's fund, like, man, everything. But yet we're dependent upon that. We're dependent upon them. They're not dependent upon us.
Yeah.
Yep. That's right, Union County. He says financial freedom is the only way. People concentrate and buy things that don't matter. They want us high and in debt because when we're on drugs, it's easy to control us. Yup. Big fact. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's one of the main things. It's like, okay, yes, somebody's on the way, like, okay, man, I'm about to get my life together. I'm about to start stacking my change, learning how to invest, where to put my change right after I get these J's. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm about to do that right after I get this car. And you trying to get a car that really out of your tax bracket, you ain't even in that tax bracket to be dropping that kind of change or paying that kind of payment. Right after this or right after that, man, there's so many things to distract you from you. And that's the easy thing in life, man. We find these things to distract us from ourselves. for my own thoughts. You know, it's so much easier to get caught up in that and not even think about it. You can't wait to get off of work so you can go finish this series. You know what I'm saying? You can't wait to, you know, this and this and that. But, you know, yeah. But that's why I know for a fact it's an unwritten and unspoken law amongst the Jews, man. You know, how they handle business. And we look at them from a hating perspective. But if you look at it from a cultural perspective, they are doing what any culture would do if they had their stuff together.
Yeah.
Think about it. If we in a household right now and you got a whole bunch of people and everybody ain't on their note. But me and you, Mr. CEO, we had the same mindset and everything. You're not gonna really interact with them. We gonna collab together. We gonna get our stuff together and we gonna make moves. And that's pretty much what's happening. And with everybody else, you know, you can think about any culture. If you have the upper hand, you're gonna make the rules the way you want to, and you're gonna enforce it. You're gonna be the gatekeeper. And they have it made out. They understand. You know, stick to the morals and values. Our morals and values work. We're gonna stick to it. It worked 10,000 years ago. It's gonna work today. And we don't do that. Other societies don't do that, you know. And once you get that stronghold, you gotta keep it.
Yeah.
You gotta keep it. And I mean, it just is what it is. We don't have a stronghold. And I'm talking about as a culture, from your skin color to your tax bracket, to your financial class, to all of that, man. And, you know, we all in the same boat at the end of the day. But we wouldn't know we in the same boat because it's so much confusion within that boat. You know what I'm saying? It's so much chaos. They do that to the point where all you know is, let me clock in, let me get these bills paid so I can live my life and forget about what's really going on.
Yep. Put your head in the dirt. Was it ostrich? Yeah. Put their head in the dirt.
Yep.
But this the thing, man.
You say the news. And every time you look, like you say, every time you look at the news, it get depressing, especially in the evening. It scare you inside. You're gonna be scared to go outside.
Yep. Look, bro, you just reminded me. So during the pandemic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me and my cousin, my crazy cousin, right? He had got a Tundra that he had got bought off a online auction down in
during COVID, huh?
Huh?
He got a win during COVID, huh?
Yo, man, the hell of a. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of jealous. That was a nice truck, bro. You know, that's my favorite. I'm gonna get it one day, but yeah, that Tundra bad motherfucker. But he had won the auction, and so we had to go pick it up. It was in Atlanta. Well, not the city. It was like right outside of the city of Atlanta. I can't think of it. It started with an N.
Y'all went down to Georgia, boy.
Was it Nelson, some shit like that? But it's like right outside of Atlanta, the city of Atlanta. So yeah, we went down there, man. You know, just on some cowboy shit. You know, tired as fuck. Just we going. Let's go. Let's do it. Got down there. You know, the next morning. You know, he went to the auction and shit. Did what he had to do, and got the truck, and we bought it back. But this is the thing. On the way down there, right now, up here in Maryland, everywhere you go, oh, where's your mask? You can't come in here. You got to get out of here. You don't have a mask. 6 feet. Get down to Virginia. It's like half, you know, it's kind of, some people is acting weird, some people not giving a fuck. By the time we got to North Carolina, bro, ain't nobody had no fucking mask on. Nobody was telling you had to put one on or stay 6 feet away from me. None of that dumbass shit. So this is my point that I'm making. They just put shit out in the public and just see what people gonna do. They're not enforcing anything.
You can look and see throughout the South how it's still kind of rebel-like and they stay on their own thing.
Look, Georgia. So we in Georgia. We weren't in Atlanta yet, but we was in Georgia. I forgot where we stopped and get something to eat. Now I don't know if y'all got cookout down there, little carry out joint, fast food joint cookout. Y'all got cookouts in Texas?
Yeah.
So we went to we stopped at Cookout.
You talking about actual? No, I don't know.
It's called Cookout. It's kind of like Wendy's or something, like a fast food joint.
Oh no, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, if y'all know, it's basically it's a fast food spot. It don't matter which one it was, but we stopped in Georgia, right? Mm-hmm. And while we was there, they got like you can't sit in there and eat. You got to drive through and you got the walk-in window, like Sonic. Y'all got Sonics, right? Don't you?
Yeah.
Kind of like Sonic, but you can only walk up or go through drive-through. So we walk up, we park. We got these big ass trucks, we park and shit. And so we go up, order the food. He had never been there before, so I'm like, yeah, it's cool or whatever, it's cheap, you know what I'm saying? It's all right. So I'm telling him, explain the menu, all this shit, what to get, what not to get. So it was an old white couple that was standing on the side. They had already ordered. They was waiting for their food. So it's like midday, sunny, beautiful, day in Georgia. People out, you know what I'm saying? It's a Saturday morning. So no, I'm sorry, Friday. That was Friday. We went down Friday. And I'm just talking my shit, you know what I'm saying? I guess the old white guy, heard me talking. I'm like, man, this shit don't make no sense. Motherfuckers trying to violate your rights, and this shit is unconstitutional. I'm just going the fuck in. And I guess he couldn't hold it. But you know what, son? God damn it, you're right. And then he started going in, and the wife kept, when you around enough motherfuckers been married for a long time, you know certain body language and certain shit. They give signs and cues to so she like grabbed his arm. I guess like calm down, baby. Like and we look like some thugs and shit. She probably thinking I don't know how these niggas gonna react. You know what I'm saying? Gonna react. But I'm like, yes, I'm just happy I got somebody to talk. I'm like, yeah, it is. I started rapping to him, so he getting all fired up. He started turning red. And I'm sick of this goddamn country. I fought and and fucked my leg up and goddamn almost got my head blown off. And he going to fuck in, OG veteran. So he like, I like y'all. I like y'all some good boys. Y'all some good boys. I ain't like to call us the good boys. I knew what he meant. I ain't take it, He ain't make that bad. But he was going to fuck off, and my cousin, he's like, man, we should have recorded that shit. I was like, hell no, that's probably shot our ass. You trying to fucking record him. Yeah. But OG, bro, he wasn't going for that shit. And like, that's the old school, like that's what I grew up around. You know what I'm saying? So his whole thing was, what did he say? He was like, oh yeah, he's like, I wish a motherfucker would tell me to put a goddamn mask on. And I'm 83 years old. He tell me all this health problem shit. I wish a motherfucker would tell me I gotta put a goddamn mask on. And I'm dying laughing because I get it. I lived in the South for years, you know what I'm saying? So I know the mentality.
Yeah.
They stand on that Constitution. They ready to die about that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So that's I get it. And that's why I was like, it's funny how, here in Maryland, how everybody was just, being anal and you ain't there. But it's the stupid ass employees and the ignorant motherfuckers in the stores and just dumb people that just believe whatever the fuck they told. They're the ones pushing the narrative. I ain't had one police officer, nobody with any authority or in law enforcement, anything. You know what I'm saying? Nobody say anything to me about wearing a mask, get 6 feet back. None of that shit. Some of them didn't even have masks on and shit. They get mad like, motherfucker, the fuck, try to pull his shirt, no, you need a mask. And I'm like, what the fuck is the difference? It's a fucking piece of cotton on my face. Whether I got a shirt, a thin ass 180 fucking GSM shirt over my face, or even thinner fucking piece of cotton or paper, mask on my face, what the fuck difference does it make?
Yeah, man. Dude, I saw a dude wearing that Jason mask, like, forget it. Y'all won't put on the mask.
I did. I just wear my ski. I said, y'all won't be on that tight. I put my ski mask on. Or my shiesty, as they call it, the youngest call it. My shiesty. I had my shiesty. I said, okay, y'all won't be on that tight time. Cool. Now I'm really about to make y'all uncomfortable. I got a mask on. Then you had some motherfuckers being paid. Oh, it's got to be a hospital mask. Bitch, you're not even following the fucking mandate, which is not law. There's nowhere in the mandate that it says what specifically the type of material and cloth and all this other shit. They don't say nothing about that. So now you're adding your own shit to it. But this is what happens when you let the general public have some type of of say-so or authority. They're not used to having it. They can't even have authority over their own lives. But they fat asses. They fat as fuck. They can't eat right. They can't consistently go to the gym. They always late to work. They calling out from work. They don't want to work. They don't want to do shit. They can't finish nothing. They start shit. They started college, didn't finish. They started marriage, didn't finish. They started fucking their wife, couldn't finish. They need a honey pack. Like it's the niggas don't never finish nothing. Nothing. Right? So their failures, they feel worthless. They feel like they don't have no control over their lives, over nothing. So when you get them that little bit of authority or power, oh, I can tell people they gotta have a mask on, they're gonna go above and fucking beyond.
Yeah.
But oh Slim, I'm about the back enemy and shit. Man, they threw me off. What was I about to say? Oh, but back to what we were talking about earlier. So this is why I push asset protection so heavily, because I don't give a damn. I've had conversations with millionaires. I've had conversations with 100,000-aires, 1,000-aires. I done had conversations with homeless motherfuckers. Right? They used to be millionaires. You know what I'm saying? About the things that they saying to me and the things that they talking about, I know they not lying. Because when no bum ass motherfucker that's always been on the streets know the shit that he knows. So when I be giving y'all these perspectives, it's not my perspective. This is a collective of from the whole spectrum, right? Of people that I've met and had conversations with, and that have given me information, and I've studied and learned and applied it, and I've seen the results. Asset protection is the most. Nothing else matters, because I don't give a fuck. You because you got people, right? All right, for instance, like these celebrities and rappers and entertainers and stuff. Most of these motherfuckers dumb as shit. They from the hood, they from the struggle, they don't know shit, they don't got shit. They get a big bag, right? They sign a deal, whatever. That's why they keep getting fucked over in these contracts and getting these bad deals. Why? Because they don't understand contract law. They don't understand that. They don't know what an adhesion is. They don't understand contract law, trust law. They don't understand none of this shit. Taxes, nothing. They don't understand the business side of whatever they're into. So you're gonna get finessed. You're gonna get fucked over.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing like owning a home, right? I told y'all before what a mortgage is. Break the word down. Mort. It means debt. Gage means a pledge.
Yeah, I need more of it. Mortgage. More of it. Give it here.
No, mort. Mort means death.
No, I know. I was just messing with you, but go. No, explain it though.
And then you have gage, which is a pledge.
Yeah.
So a mortgage or a mortgage is a dead pledge. Think about it. They have you as a tenant. If you look at your deed of trust, anybody that has that finance, I'll make a lot of motherfuckers mad today. And look up because all this shit is public record. All this public record. Anybody can look at. If they got your name, they can look you up on the county record, and they can find your fucking, or they have your address. They can look the address up. They can see who's on the deed. They can see your original deed. If you made any amendments, all that shit is public record. This is what I tell people why asset protection is important. Because if you have your affairs in order, if somebody try to sue you, they go look you up. They ain't gonna find shit. Then guess what's gonna happen? The lawyer's not gonna take the case because he's trying to make money. He don't give a fuck about these situations. They ain't got shit to do with him. He's trying to get paid. Right.
Yeah.
So he's trying to get paid. So he's gonna look at.
Yo, what happened, man? You went out.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh, so he's trying to get paid. The lawyer's trying to get paid. So he's gonna look at the case, right? When they say, "Oh, let me check the case," I look at the case. What that means is I'm gonna look at who's involved. Who are you suing? Right? It's not a person.
Yeah.
You're suing a corporation.
Yeah.
The dead can't deal with the living. It's called a corporation. Corpse is dead. So your name in all caps, that's your illegus, that's your straw man. If y'all don't know these words, you need to write them down and look them the fuck up. That's your straw man, your illegus, right? It's a corporation. No different than Walmart, Target, Sam's Club, whatever the fuck. McDonald's. It's a corporation. You have an EIN number. They just call it a social.
Yeah.
Social security number, EIN, TIN, it don't matter what the fuck it is. It's all the same shit. Just like a S Corp, C Corp, a nonprofit, a LLC, it's all the same shit. It just depends on what you're trying to do, determines on what entity you need to use.
Yeah.
So the lawyer, back to the asset protector. So the lawyer, he's trying to get paid. So when he looks up the case, he's looking up the who you trying to sue. Okay, what information you have on them? Okay, he's gonna take that. He's gonna look up on the public record. He's gonna find all the information on the public record that he can find on this entity, right?
Yeah.
If he doesn't find any assets, guess what he's not doing? He's not taking the fucking case.
Yeah.
Because he's not gonna make any fucking money. There's no money here, so there's no point in me taking this case. So he's either going to be honest with you and tell you the truth, or he's going to lie to you and tell you it's outside of my jurisdiction, or I can't take the case because they're going to shoot you some bullshit, or either they just going to be upfront with you. Like, yeah, I can't. They ain't got no money, man. Ain't no point in suing them. They ain't got shit.
Yep. And they'll take it, but you going to be coming out the pocket up front.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. It depends on who's trying to sue. And usually, if you're trying to sue somebody and they don't have shit, then 9 times out of 10 you're broke. So they're not gonna take the case.
Big facts. Nah, for real.
But that's what I'm saying. Like homes, like they shouldn't be able to find your home. It shouldn't be in your fucking your straw man name, right?
Yeah.
The name that you were born with, that's on your birth certificate, on your social. That you should have none of your assets in that name. None of them.
Yeah.
It should look like you never fucking existed. That's what it should look like. I keep telling y'all, foreign trust. Y'all got all these goddamn apps. This shit is ridiculous. It's 2025. You can use ChatGPT and make a whole fucking trust instrument yourself. You ain't got to write it out yourself no more. You got let AI do all this shit.
Yeah.
You ain't got to go to a state's attorney to get them to, set up your foreign trust or your irrevocable trust and all this, explain all this shit. You can do this shit yourself. Go down to the county, to the courthouse and file the shit yourself, put it on the record yourself. Or mail it off, certified mail. But you don't have to stop fucking expecting somebody else to do your fucking job, what you're supposed to be doing for yourself. And then if they don't do it right, then now you mad and I paid you X amount, it don't fucking matter.
Yeah.
You should have did it your goddamn self. Then that way that's the only way you know that something's gonna be done right. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
If Big A got something he need to do for Big A, the only way he knows for certain that he can bet his fucking life on it, that it's gonna be done correctly, is if he does it himself.
Yep.
Now that's not saying that shit, you can't do everything yourself. You know what I'm saying? We know that we tried, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna need help. But this is the thing. You still need to know. So that way you can't get fucked over. It's one thing for me to not know and need somebody else to do something for me, right? But it's another thing for me to be able to do it myself, but then just to delegate that to someone else.
Yeah.
Because now, no matter what the fuck you do, I'm gonna know what you do. Hold up, what is this? Where is money going? Why you put this in this account? Where is this going? Where did that go to?
Yeah.
I know accounting motherfuckers, payables, receivables. Like, where's this money? Hold on, nah, this math ain't math. What's going on here? Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, no, you ain't make no fucking mistake. You see what I'm saying? But and this is what I'm saying. Like this, I'm at a point in my life, bro. I don't even argue with people no more. Even if I'm upset, I hold it in because I know at the end of the day, I'm sharper than them.
Yeah.
And I know I'm sharper than you because for the simple fact that you got to finesse to survive. If you got to finesse to survive, then you lack knowledge.
Yeah.
Because if you know better, you do better. I know better. That's why I do better. You don't know better. That's why you do dumb shit. You still ain't figured you still ain't figured out that nigga. You either pay now or later, but you're gonna pay. The universe is balanced. You either pay it up front or you're gonna pay it on the back end. It's up to you.
Yep.
Whether you in the streets, whether you in the corporate world, I don't give a fuck. Legal or illegal, nigga. You gonna pay it up front or you gonna pay it on the back end. But you gonna pay.
Yep.
I'm tired of paying on the back end because when I got to pay on the back end, it's with interest and it ain't never when you got the money.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't giving you 30 days. You need that shit today. And I'm tired of doing that. I'm like, fuck that shit. So I'd rather get it done up front. I'm just paying it up front because it's always cheaper. It's always easy and cheaper to pay it up front when you got the fucking money. Don't wait. Oh, I'm gonna put it all. I'll wait till. No, do it now.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow ain't promised. Do it now. Do it today. Get it done. Because all it's gonna do is just add more onto your plate tomorrow that you gotta eat tomorrow. It's like, God damn, I should have ate that shit yesterday. No, you didn't. So then guess what? Now it's on your plate today. And it's gonna be on the plate the day after that, the day after that. And guess what? Now it's starting to rot.
Yep. And you still
it's
gotta
starting
eat
to turn rancid because it's been in the refrigerator too. But guess what? You still gotta fucking eat it.
Yep.
Let me chill out, man. Y'all got me getting all hype and shit. But nah, man, because this is my thing, bro. I'm tired of seeing, you know, my brothers and sisters getting, you know, just done dirty, bro. And I'm talking about living in fear, bro. Paper terrorism, literal terrorism. Motherfuckers is scared of pieces of paper that come in the mail, a fucking envelope. Oh God, the bills. How are we gonna pay all this? Like, because they don't know. You ain't never paid a bill in your life. You can't pay a bill.
Yeah.
How do you pay a bill? They send you a bill statement. What do? You send them bills. You exchanging bills.
Yeah.
Negotiable instruments. I hope y'all writing these fucking words down. Negotiable fucking instruments. There is no money. House Joint Resolution 192. Look it up. HJR 192. I'm gonna start charging y'all motherfuckers for this shit. Real shit. Look this shit the fuck up. You talking down in 20 years me studying this shit, bro. And I finally done cracked the code and I figured this shit the fuck out. And that's why I say I know that all great men, bro, all the wise men, all of the knowledgeable men throughout history, bro, I know they was miserable as fuck. I know they was lonely and I know they was fucking miserable.
Einstein.
He was miserable as fuck, bro. I know he was miserable, bro. That's why his head looked like that. You see, he looked crazy as shit in all his pictures. He was stressed the fuck out. All wise men got gray heads, bro. My chest fully gray, my face damn near almost gray. Every day I wake up, I got 5 more gray hairs.
Damn. I ain't wise then, because I ain't got none.
It's stressful.
Damn, I must be dumb in a mug, man.
That don't mean you dumb, bro. It's just I stress over shit that, because you know what it is, bro?
Huh?
I'm still learning how to accept the things that I can't change and change the things that I can. I'm still learning that.
I don't think I'll ever be able to fully accept it.
You have to, bro. That's where peace lies. That's where true peace lies. Fulfillment and accepting the things that you can't change and changing the things that you can.
Yeah, this is a little vent. I might be out of line with it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I think that women, man, y'all forgive me if any women listening, man. I don't mean it. Or maybe I do. I don't know. But y'all
hold on, one second, Big A. Hold it. Quick, that's correct. HJR 192. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I think women are slow to a certain extent. I think we slow to a certain extent, but I think like women will purposely, unconsciously put themselves in harm's danger, in harm's way, without noticing, without even just harm's way. Let me go there. You know what I'm saying? Every time, and you be like, man, that's why I think it's crucial to have a man around. You know what I'm saying?
That's in the design of you know, just how we're created. They're made to be the weaker vessel for a reason, physically, for a reason, right? So they live a different life. The fears that we have, women don't have, and the fears that women have, we don't have.
Yeah.
For instance, the fear that we get, like let's say like you about to fight, or you in a situation, motherfucker pull a gun out on you, or motherfucker, you know,
jump in the way.
It might be a fight or flight situation. Hold on, hear me out. It might be a fight or flight situation for us, right? The equivalent of that for a woman is walking into a room with a room full of bad bitches or women that they think look better than them, and it's men, and it's sexy men in there. Men that they like, oh, he's sexy as shit. But it's bad bitches. It's competition everywhere. That's the equivalent for women.
Yeah, but check
oh my God! Oh, I gotta go in here. They start sweating and shit, get nervous.
I got a perfect example. In Las Vegas, I want to say about 2 days ago. Um, it was, I don't know the beef behind it, but it was a YouTube beef. They were beefing, and I guess the guy get dropped this location. These are old school cats. That's why it threw me off so much. These boys is grown men. We ain't talking about no YN. One of them an SA, and the other one think a black dude. But I know the black guy's the brother's guy wife was black too. She was a sister. So the guy who had beef, who the SA pulled up on him. This is on the Las Vegas Strip. He pulls up on him, and this is on feet, and he goes to confront the dude, the black guy, and he confronting him, and the guy and the black guy's wife gets in his face. This is his wife, not his girlfriend, his wife. Oh, don't come over here trying to bring all that other stuff. And in the midst of her doing that, he push her to the side, pull out that strap, and just unload the entire clip. Bah, 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 bah. Kill him, kill her.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like, if she would, I mean, like, that you see stuff like this happen on a regular basis, not necessarily to that extent, but to where, like you were saying, it's a fight or flight situation. You probably, at the end of the day, you probably even in your, without even noticing, you probably added fuel to the fire by trying to get in the way, talking noise. Your husband might have been like, you know what? You got it, homie. My bad. You all in the face. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't giving him no chance to even step in the way. By you stepping in the way like that, man, he could have had a chance to react and get with him. But I don't know. Yeah.
The Bible say, I used to be on my Hebrew Israelite shit. I used to know the scriptures like the back of my head. But I want to say, don't quote me. I think it's in Isaiah. But if you Google the words, you should find the scripture. But I'm paraphrasing too. But I think it says it's better to live on a corner of a roof of a house than to live with a quarrelsome woman.
That's Proverbs. Yeah.
You're right. Proverbs. It is Proverbs. It's a lot of shit in Proverbs about women, man.
Well, yeah.
A lot. But yeah, man, it's
Proverbs about life.
It is. And women are a big portion of your life, starting with your mom.
Yep. Yeah, man.
But that right there, bro, like I haven't seen the video, but I heard the audio.
Yeah.
And
yep, I saw
I'm thinking it was, see, I didn't know it was somebody, older. I thought it was some young guys,
No,
content creators.
These are some older men. Yeah. At least in their 30s to be, at least in their 30s. And I'm not saying that that's old, but
But you gotta think, bro, if they in their 30s, that means they still part of this younger generation.
Yeah.
So even though they in their 30s, mentally they still YNs.
Oh yeah.
A lot of them. And if you in your 30s, that ain't you, then this don't apply. So get out your feelings. I'm talking about the niggas that's 30 plus that's acting like they 14.
Yeah. Yep.
Or some goofy shit.
Yep.
But that's what a lack of a father figure and lack of self-awareness, that's how you get caught up in that.
Yeah.
Only emotional men. But this is why I've said in past lives, it's a perfect example. And why I say the most dangerous thing on the planet is an emotional man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yep. The villain. The emotional villain.
Man, real shit.
Turn villain.
Cause think about it. Think about how these ratchet, crazy ass women act, right? And all the wild ass shit they doing. And they weak women. So you take a big, masculine, strong, just a wolf, a lion, and then you make this nigga emotional?
Yeah.
He ain't got no control over his emotions. Every little thing set him off.
Yep.
Bro, that's a ticking time bomb. That's a disaster waiting to happen. And he ain't never get no hugs and love. His mother ain't breastfeed him. Nigga, you got a walking fucking demon, my nigga. This nigga has, he don't know compassion. He's never had compassion. His mother wasn't shit. He ain't never meet his daddy. He a ticking time bomb, my nigga. That's the ones that end up in jail for murder. You know, they raping women. They doing all this wild ass shit. They come from single mother households.
Mm-hmm.
They never was taught by a man how to control their emotions, which is dangerous.
Yeah.
Because I could be coming to you as a man, right?
Yep.
And giving you some game, but I'm talking to you as I would another man, because another secure masculine man will be able to take my constructive criticism and not get offended.
Yeah, man.
But by you being an effeminate man and you've never dealt with other men, you've only dealt with other effeminate fucking bitch ass men, then that's what you're used to. Tiptoeing around shit and all that shit instead of just getting to the point. Why? Because y'all was around y'all mothers and aunts and sisters and shit. And that's what women do. Women tiptoe and make it, well, you know, like I hate that shit. Whenever a woman say, well, you know, or but, everything after that is about to be bullshit. It's all emotion. There's no point even listening. All I hear is womp, 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 womp. I don't hear nothing to come out their fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Not even my own mother. I don't even tolerate it from my own mother. And that's what niggas got to, it starts with your mom. Once you get your mother to respect you, bro, it's downhill from there. Because that's the number one woman in your life. So if your number one woman in your life, the woman who raised you, if you can get her to take accountability for her bullshit, it ain't matter your dad or nobody else. If you could get her to take accountability of her bullshit with you, bro, you have fully mastered, and at that point you understand female nature.
Right.
Because for a mother to have more respect for her son than she does her husband, that speaks volumes, bro. That means you took what your father gave you, whether right or wrong. You took it. That was your foundation. You build upon it, and you mastered it to where your mother looks at you as like, damn, you make me proud to say you my fucking son.
Mm-hmm.
Because really, to be honest with you, most of these women today, the only man that can check their ass is their sons.
Man.
Because that's the only man that they have unconditional love for. All other men is conditional.
Yeah, most women date their sons on the cool, not
you see what I'm
like
saying?
Not like you know.
No, say it. Some literally too, and then the other ones. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I don't know extra nasty stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, man, and it's epidemic, bro. It's because I think about when we was young, bro. Yeah, it was just as many bastard children and fatherless children running around, man. But you had, you know, community activists. You had the OG, and you know, he was you had the basketball coach or the nigga around the way that got the clothing store. He hustled shoes, or he do music or whatever. And he talked to the youth, and he got youth programs, and he come up to the Boys and Girls Club, and he donate. He got a van that he used for his business, and on the weekends he take them all you understand what I'm saying? Like that, we gotta bring that shit back, bro, because it's like I understand the dynamic.
I remember Dre said something, man. He gonna have to clarify it and go in on it, but I think when he stayed in Shreveport, man, the neighborhood that he was in, he would go get, the kids that really wasn't able to get out like that, and he would take them to like Disney. I mean, not Disney World, but Six Flags or whatever, and do all types of little stuff like that, man. Stuff like that is needed, man. Yeah.
And it is, and I help too as well. You know what I'm saying? Not directly with the Boys and Girls.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Oh, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's my little brother. Yeah. So like,
yeah.
And I watched it, and I'm proud of him too. I ain't gonna put him out there, but I'm proud of him. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing. He done surpassed me. He done surpassed me. And I want to speak on that real quick. How if you and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. If you in my age bracket or older, and you out here hating on these young niggas out here getting to it, my brother, you need to do some shadow work. You need to do some soul searching, my nigga.
Yeah, man. Nah, that's real.
If you had to hear me out, if you had something to do with this young man's success and he surpasses you, motherfucker, job well done. Why are you upset? Why are you jealous with your bitch ass? That's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
We are
Oh, I
supposed to
tell my
outgrow our
little,
elders, and our children and the younger generation supposed to outgrow us. That we supposed to give them what we got, and they supposed to add to it and take the fuck off.
Yep, that's why I tell my little brother, you supposed to outdo me, man. You supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I do, you supposed to do better. You supposed to outdo me, man.
And a lot of them are, bro. But you got a lot of these, and I be hearing it. You know what I'm saying? You know how niggas be around talking shit or whatever. And niggas, yeah, man, these young niggas, they tripping. They out here doing this, that, woo, woo, woo. And then it's like, but nigga, what did you like? What example did you set?
Yeah.
What is you out here doing now, nigga? You older than me, and you still out here on the strip. Like, what the fuck is you doing?
Man.
Yeah, I'm on the avenue, nigga. I'm the old head niggas. You know, they see me coming, nigga. Nigga, yep, this nigga, yep.
Yeah, I get it.
What you
I
read
get
today,
it.
you dumb motherfucker? Y'all always call each other dummy. That's the Baltimore. Yeah, dummy. What you read today, dummy? What you learn today, nigga? Oh, come on, OG. Come on, OG. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Nah, man. Them old schools that's still on the block, man. I get it, man. That's their life, man. That's all they got to hold on to.
But that's fine. But hit me out though, Big A. This is why I be so passionate about shit. I don't give a fuck what you do with your life. That is your fucking choice. You have free will, God-given free will. You do as you please. All I ask and I expect of every man on this fucking, every human on this fucking planet, take accountability for your shit. That's it. That's it. Own up to your shit. If you did it, nigga, own it. Whatever comes with that. I don't give a fuck what it is. Whether it's death, oh, well, look, hey, I did it. I knew that death was a possibility. Hey, let's go. I gotta go. It's my time to go. That's it. I did this to myself. Don't bring other people in the, hey, man. Many situations. I ain't gonna speak on so many situations, bro. I done been in a situation, bro. I done got fucked up. I done got, man, all types of shit, bro. And over some shit I ain't had shit to do with. Being a loyal to a motherfucker that ain't loyal to themselves. Because if they was loyal to themselves, they would never put themselves in a situation, and they damn sure wouldn't have called me and got me involved in it.
Yeah.
That's all I ask, bro. I'm done, bro. Y'all got my blood pressure raised. Shit.
Yeah, man. Might need to get you some of that green coffee before you clock back in.
I know, man. They goddamn it, gotta be fucking. This shit, bro, it be blowing me, bro. Like, cause it's I meet so many bright and just when I was in Goldsboro, bro, like we was living in the projects in West Haven. Like I met so many young niggas, bro, out there. Just I'm talking about the shit that I'm learning today, my nigga. These niggas knew that shit back then. We talking damn near 12, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
They telling me shit. Now I'm like, wait a minute, hold up, young. What? Hold on, what book is that? Damn. Now I'm looking like, what the fuck? Because you see him, and if you judge him off appearance, you think, oh, it's just another dumbass hood nigga, you know, gangbanging hood nigga. Nah. But see, that's the thing. Hold on, hit me out. This is the thing that pissed me off. They OGs, they don't encourage that shit. So they got to keep all that knowledge, information, all that shit they learn. They got to keep it to themselves. Why? Because they ain't got who the fuck they gonna share it with. Who they gonna talk to about? They gonna look, nigga. What the fuck you reading that bullshit for, nigga? You need to be reading this about nigga. We about to set, nigga. You need to be doing this. It's like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You 30 years old out here gang banging, nigga. Like, what the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, get that literature, man. I mean, it is what it is. Y'all making that choice. It's your choice, man. You better off joining a fraternity.
These niggas goofy, bro. All these niggas, bro. I'm tired of these old goofy ass niggas. Fucking, all these Crip blood niggas, Big U and what's the other goofy ass, the Pyru nigga?
Ooh, Whack
100, nigga. You got a whole trucking company, my nigga. Tell the truth, my nigga. You in business, my nigga. You ain't making no money in the streets, nigga. Shut the fuck up. You still tell, nigga, I run this hood and I run, nigga. What do you mean you run it? Is you helping them niggas get CDLs?
Nah, he relevant.
You helping them niggas get their, hold on, are you helping them niggas get their authority? So they can be owner operators? So they can be millionaires too?
Nah, people like him are only relevant to the YNs. Cause literally, he's only relevant to the YNs, the ones that's still in the game, that's still green, still believing all the BS. Nobody in their right mind fool with Big U. Nobody in their right mind fool with, especially Whack 100. Nobody, I'm saying nobody at age. All those old schools, it's like you seeing that old school that who in his 40s and 50s still hanging around with people in high school that haven't graduated yet. They're skipping school and stuff like that. He hang around them. That's Whack 100. That's Big U. That's the only people that you can influence. That's the only people you can take advantage of is the youngsters. Those are the only people that you can see. Oh, he coming up. He about to get some money. Let me get him under my wing and get some of this. That's them.
But that's why they the problem. But look, that's what I'm saying. That's why they the problem. Because who is out here committing all the crimes? Who out here shooting everybody? Who, when you cut the news on, who face you seeing coming up? Who mugshot you seeing?
Yeah.
The YNs.
Yeah. Yep, that's it. But that's a known fact. Most of the YNs have a key put in their back. It's all the old schools that's sitting around doing their thing and just pointing the finger, and these YNs taking it and running with it.
But here, right, that's my thing. When we was coming up, this the difference though. This is why I say it's different now, Big A, because when we was coming up, we didn't have the internet, so it was localized. It was
you wouldn't hear about it as much.
Right. It was a small, like, you know, if you weren't in that group, in that community, or in that state or that city, you would never know about it, right? Unless you know somebody that's from there or you've been there, you wouldn't know nothing the fuck about it. So the reach wasn't there. Now that you got social media, you got the internet, you got, you know, motherfuckers going viral and shit, all this shit. So now you have a bigger audience. Now this culture can now be analyzed and studied around the world. Anybody can access it, right?
Yep.
So now
you got boys in Africa banging.
Exactly.
Banging.
Walking around, it's hot as shit. They got a damn shiesty on.
I'm talking about Crips and Bloods banging. Yeah, I'm talking about y'all got y'all own stuff going on out there. Y'all want to be Crips and Bloods? Man, y'all harder than that. Way harder than that. Them boys chopping off arms and stuff. Y'all want to do this?
Yeah.
Man, come on. Y'all, yeah. Them boys over here ain't doing that. I tell you that.
Tooting brown and going and making them kill their own family and rape their mothers and all types of shit. And y'all niggas want to be this goofy ass shit over there. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Nah, man.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. This shit goofy, bro. Like it'd be different if you was. But this is my thing. This why these type niggas get on my nerves. It's not. I understand. All right, I'm gonna use what's the other nigga got locked up? The little goofy ass. You can tell something mentally wrong with him. The 5'5" nigga. On crib.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can tell he not all
right. He ain't got it all there, right? So this is my thing. People like him, if he's out here trying to, you know, persuade the youth to stay in that lifestyle, encouraging them to go down the wrong path, I understand that. I don't agree with it, but I get it because his mind ain't right. But nigga, big motherfuckers like Big U and Whack and certain motherfuckers, nigga, y'all niggas not dumb. Y'all not no slow leaks. Y'all niggas got businesses, successful businesses. Y'all niggas understand business. Y'all understand the world and how it works. Bro, you not about to sit up here and come on, bro. That's goofy. Nigga, put these niggas on. Now, I'm not saying that they not trying to do that or that's not an option and niggas just don't want no parts of it.
They're not trying to put them on. They're trying to play the executive. They're trying to play that role. They want to control their career, control the money flow, and say, I did that. If you upcoming artist and you know I got some influence, hey man, come fool with me. I'm gonna take care of you. I got you. I know all these folks, man. You good. And I done stopped you from all types of opportunities, but I got you. Suge Knight, I got you. P. Diddy, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Baby, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, same here. MKM, same here. I had a class B. Had a little situation, you know, I had to sit down for, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but it happens. But my point is, you still better off because at least you have it or you had it. You understand what I'm saying? You can get it back. You might have to wait a few years, but you can get it back. You feel me? That's different than a motherfucker that don't have it and don't even know about it. You know what I'm saying? Even that's an option.
On getting it and anything.
You know what I'm saying? So, but that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you got these niggas got grandkids, bro. You nigga, you ain't an OG, nigga. You a GP, nigga. You a grandparent. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Come on, nigga. Go put your grandson on your knee, nigga. They go change a diaper. Like, get the fuck out of here. Y'all niggas still hollering some Suwu and it. Nigga, get the fuck out of here, bro. Come on. Shit is goofy, man. Like, I can't respect no nigga in his 50s still on some nah, bro.
Yeah, you
bro.
know what I'm saying? I don't even like going in on that whole gang thing, man. I always felt one way about it and one way only. But at the end of the day, man, uh, it whatever purpose it was meant to serve to begin with has been gone and left.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what's the purpose? What's the purpose?
It don't have no
You know
purpose.
what I'm saying?
That's why it has become what it is today, because it lost its purpose. Its true
But
origins of why it was created.
I'm saying the boys in Chicago did their own thing. They did their own thing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Boys in New York, Latinos in New York did their own thing. You know what I'm saying? The boys in Cali did their own thing. Everybody else, you know what I'm saying? What do y'all do? What are
Right.
y'all doing? You got your, you know what I'm saying? If you were to take that out and say the colors, I'm not gonna claim this, I'm not gonna claim that, y'all would still be clicked up as is. So why do you gotta take something from somebody else who don't respect you? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And try to rock with that. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like what? That makes no sense. If y'all that real, then do your own thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I feel you.
Chicago did it times 3, times 4, actually times 6.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all.
Yeah, but but even with the gang shit, bro, I be trying to put niggas on. Like I used to talk to them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Goldsboro, man, the Bloods, the Crip, all them niggas. Like you got to know really the origins of what you claiming, my nigga. Like fuck what you being told. Like you need to know the origins of it, because all of it started in a good place. You know what I'm saying? But it got to where it is today because there was no headship, right? You take the head, the body gonna follow.
Yeah.
But like Jeff Ford, Larry Hoover, you know, all of these men were Moors. They studied at the Moorish Science Temple of America under Noble Drew Ali, his teachings.
Yeah.
They got pictures with them coming out the temples where their fez is on. Like these weren't no regular hood niggas. Like they were competent men. So that's why
Yeah.
they had to get them up off the fucking streets. Because if they come with that knowledge, the shit that I know, if they was coming with that, that's gonna fuck up the status quo, baby. That ain't gonna work. They got to go. So we gonna paint them out as being villains, right? Make it look like a criminal organization, right? And look where we are today. Yeah. COINTELPRO, baby, at its best, at its finest. A lot of these guys, bro, came out of the Moorish Science Temple, came out of the NOI. You know, they had humble beginnings, man. It was about their community and building and, you know, the Black Panthers. You know what I'm saying? All this shit, all of it traces back to Moorish Science Temple.
Make sure they had meals for kids. I'm talking all types of stuff. Martial arts training.
Free lunch came from.
Yeah. Martial arts training, all types of stuff, man.
All of that. Health, you know, how your diet, and all of that.
Yeah. They were on the way to really building a reliable like type community where the community literally relied on itself, even when it came to schools, bus services, everything,
healthcare, all that.
And I'm telling you, it's a color thing, but it's not at the same time, because I guarantee you, let another culture try to do that to the fullest extent and they gonna get shut down. But it just so happened we on the agenda across the world. You know what I'm saying? Because the ultimate thing is you have to depend on us. If you don't need to depend on us, that is the form of revolutionary war. That's what revolutionary war is. We don't need you. Why do you, you know what I'm saying? Why are you in my life? Why do you have control of my life? We don't need you anymore. Those are the terms of revolutionary war. You know what I'm saying?
And this is another agenda too, and they accomplished this as well. You will never have an uprising. I said this before. You will never have an uprising or a revolution. What does it take for a revolution? Masculine fucking men.
Yeah.
For masculine men to get together and say enough is enough. Nigga, get your guns, get your knives, get your pitchforks, get the weapon, get the gat, motherfucker. I'm fed up, nigga. We taking this shit back tonight, nigga.
Third world posse, get the gat.
Tonight. I want his head on the plate tonight. I'm gonna go in the middle of the night. I want to piss on his grave.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Real shit. That's what it takes.
LA know what it is. Yeah.
So when you have a nation of effeminate men, man, we ain't worried about y'all doing shit. Y'all just running y'all mouth. Y'all ain't busting nothing. That's why I say I can't respect these niggas, bro. Just like with the Zimmerman shit. What was the boy? Trayvon Martin. With that situation.
Yeah.
All these niggas been talking about killing niggas and 187 on the undercover cop and all this shit. You killing that. You done killed everybody in your neighborhood. But you talking shit online about this. Yeah, if I see Zimmerman, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. That nigga ain't got one hair on his head touch. Not one.
It'd be a few people that be about it, but they so small and so in between. You'll forget they was even there. You remember when that boy acted?
They could have at that time. They could have got a bus ticket.
Do you remember when that boy acted a fool? Do you remember when that? No. Do you remember when that boy went in Dallas and killed them laws on TV?
Yeah.
Three of them. Yeah. You got a couple, but it's so far-fetched, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that'll just, but man, control is the logic. And I'm not saying it's right, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying that's a reaction that you don't see often.
Yeah. Damn, man, we about 30 minutes over, bro.
Yeah. I'm sitting there cutting these vegetables, about to make this stewed cabbage, man, with some chicken and some bone broth rice, man. It's about to go down. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. A little habanero peppers and, scallions and cabbage and, bone broth, all that, man. It's going down, man.
Yes, sir.
And healthy lifestyle, man.
Gotta be, man. We ain't no spring chickens, man.
Nah. Nope. Right. I gotta be able to hang with these youngsters at least a little bit.
Ain't no little bit. You hanging with them.
Shoot.
So they gotta hang with you, shit. These niggas damn need honey packs. You goddamn, man. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Hey, have you ever had a honey pack?
Yeah, and I don't like it. It make me feel weird. My heart racing and shit. I don't like it. Just get you some cucumbers, cinnamon, turmeric, cucumber,
ginger
root.
Yeah, and what else? It's
ginseng.
Else. Yeah, the ginseng.
Get you some sea
moss. That's what I meant. I said ginger. I meant ginseng. Yeah, sea moss is a fold. And to top it off with some beet juice or a little bit of beets, get that blood flowing.
Yep.
You back in now, man. You back in now.
Round kale. Y'all niggas need to eat more vegetables, man. Eat more kale and arugula. Spinach.
Round 2. Yeah, right. Man.
So you gonna have her ass running. She gonna think something great. What is wrong? He ain't never fucked me like this.
He's coming back. Is it a round 3? Here we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
You gonna have a whole different woman. That motherfucker be doing shit she ain't done in years. The whole house gonna be clean.
You gonna get up. You talking about? Yeah, man. I'm hitting hard. I'm running 10 miles every day in soft sand, barefooted. Yeah, man. I'm in the best shape of my life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So man. Yeah, she go. You need to go to a doctor. You need to see a doctor. Something that ain't right.
Yeah, but let me get up off here, man. Gotta get back to it.
Yeah, man. I'm about to. Ooh, we is about to go down, boy. Man.
Hell yeah.
I I might start dropping a few recipes for y'all boys, man. Anybody want to get down?
Hell yeah, man. We can do something, man. Yeah, have a little cooking show.
Yeah, cause
show these motherfuckers they ain't gotta sacrifice the flavor for the health.
Yeah, Dre.
The health
Dre, we always talking to Dre. I can't do what you do because you eat too barbaric, man. You'll still be bland and he came down here, ate some of that food. He's like, man, I don't know. You be throwing down a little bit. I know it. I know. Yeah, man. But yeah, man.
Tell them don't be disrespecting the boy. The boy know what they're doing now, you know.
Yeah. You know. Yeah, it's going down, man.
I know you sucked your teeth out of me. Rise, Clyde.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, we can go ahead and get up out of here, man. You know what it is. Tomorrow is that day, man. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is Friday. That is the Digital Dog Day, man. Then we followed up by the dog. Not the Digital Dog Show. Digital Dog Show is Saturday. Dog of the Week is tomorrow, man. But other than that, man, what's up? Where can they find you at, mister?
Y'all already know, man. Candlelit Collections, Astonia Worldwide, Men at Work.
Yeah, man.
El Loco Milano, that's the music page, man. We working, man. It ain't nothing but work, bro. That's all we do.
Yep. That's what we doing. Now, what we doing? He about I be dying, man. That be funny, man. But yeah,
like my man Jeezy say, man, I can sleep when I die. I can sleep all I want then. So then it's go time, man.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, y'all know what it is, man. It's all love, man. We'll catch y'all tomorrow, man. And we out.
Yeah. Beat drop slow, head not flow. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sack it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Started with Boogeyman, ghost in the chain, locked in the game, never move for fame. Old mountain lions run deep in the flame. Socket bought the fire, Michonne brought the name. Then K-Fat Boy, muscle in the frame. Man, hard, put respect on the name. Shotgun smooth, but the work insane. Sugar sweet jit, but a bite ain't tame. Kiki in the back, had a game in the veins. Gatorade heavy, ran it straight through the rain. Red Ninja close, watch him work in the lane. Renegade rider can't hold that chain. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Socket from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breed for clout, we breed for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Ain't no luck, just grit and grind. Every dog here put work in time. Lady Rage got that fire in her eyes, red alert, taught us how to recognize signs. Blood heavy like a 2-ton chain. Everything proven, no need to explain. They asked what's in it, that yellow campaign. Built off real, we don't fake no strain. Second was the flame, Michonne lit the wick. If you know, then you know that line too slick. From the field to the show, every move so thick you can't blueprint this. It's the legacy pick. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Second from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breed for clout, we breed for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die.